Hello guys and welcome to a new tutorial. I'm Max from Sketchapp TV and today I'm finally designing something new in Sketch. I'm back from my holidays when I were in England and I had a great time there, but now it's time to come back. It's time to getting used to Sketch again, and yeah, let's just start out. Today we are designing an iOS app, like a challenge app. You will see later exactly what I mean. We want to display different challenges there and the ability to accept these challenges, and I want to design a simple menu that's part of the app. So let's just start out by creating a new artboard for iOS. So let's choose this one, give it a name main, and let's start by creating the status bar. I will just use the sketch example that we get right here. I will use this one and where is it? There. This one, and why it's not showing up, man? Weird. Ah, there it is. Okay, we copy these and paste it right in our file. Place it at the top of our artboard. Status bar above the navigation bar, and there we have our basic navigation that we will change right now. I will give this some nicer color, maybe some orange. Some orange, red like color. Yeah, and I would like the white version. So let's go back, copy the white status bar and paste it at the top. And let's also delete these things right here. So we have our basic navigation. Okay, let's start starting to add some buttons. I will use an icon set that I always use, the material icon set. And here we have many icons that we can use for this UI, and I will start by adding a menu button. In the navigation bar, let's zoom in and place this correctly. Let's make it wide. And let's add a button that allows the user to add more content, add a new challenge, for example. Make it white again, and we drag it right here. So there we have our basic navigation. I want to create tabs, so we create a new shape, a rounded shape of about this size. Center it change the color of it. We'll make it white and make the opacity to 20%. Hit the letter T to add text, and we just say we have open challenges and we have closed challenges. Okay. Not really sure why these layers didn't get renamed. I will just do that by myself now. Sketch. And now we can reposition these layers. Let's copy this and make it smaller so we can display an active tab. I want to reduce the radius to 3 and here also to 3. Oh no, let's make it to 4 and this also 4. So it comes clear which tab we are on. Let's do some fine tuning on the spacing. I think that looks good. So we have our nice navigation right here. I like to make these medium right now. And we are done with that. Just save it up so we don't lose something if Sketch crashes. And the next thing we will do is to add some of the challenges to our main screen. So this is like our board where we see challenges of our friends, of the people we are following. And we will start by adding a little user. I use profile images from uifaces.com. Simply use a cool one or whatever you like. Let's just use this one and just copy it. And I create a new circle. That's our basic layer. And we paste our profile image right here and make this layer a mask. And make this layer ignoring masks. Group these, have some order. I will call this first. Then I change the size of the profile image. And here we have it. You can add borders if you want. I think we will try this out. Maybe we will just delete that later again. I don't know. Let's see. Make it smaller. Yeah, that looks nice. So I just place this right here. And let's give this buddy a name. Call him whatever you like. Chris Groove. ignore the underlying mask and make the name bigger. I think I will just add some background color to make it look nicer. So let's just use a light gold or yellow or whatever it is. To change the color of the name. I think I'll just make this a little bit tinier and this a little bit bigger. 17. Yeah, that looks good. Reposition it somehow, and now I'm going to add a star so we can see how many people faved this post. I'll just use the same color as the name. And I simply copy the name and place it right here and change it to like that. I will make this a little bit smaller. And this as well. So now we will give our challenge a name. And what we will basically do is we create a new rectangle, drag it around like that, and let's simply do it like that. Title, and I simply copy the name again to have some to have the same sizes of the text in the app and not like 500 different font sizes. I will just let this name stand right there. We will change it later on when we found a nice photo. And the next thing is we will use a photo right now. I copy the title bar. That will be our layer for the image. We'll get like 150 pixels high. Yeah, that looks good. And let's just search for a nice photo on Unsplash. And there are great photos, so I think we will really find something that's like matching our challenges app. That looks quite nice. This as well. I think we will use this one, copy it and paste it in our artboard, resize it to fit to the size of our outboard. Now we have it right there. Oops. Replace it. No, not replacing it, but rearranging it so it looks nice. I think I will just make the image background slightly bigger so we can see much detail of the photo. Yeah, that's nice. And let's add a better title. Call it sketch. Come on. Sometimes I just held Option and select the text right, with this little trick. That helps sometimes. Let's just call it, can you walk 500 miles? I will change the color of this one to a nice gray. Or you know what? Why not just adding moving the photo below the title? Of the challenge. I think that could look really nice. I will make the opacity a little bit higher again and the text white. I think that looks quite nice. Maybe let's just reduce the height a little bit. Rearranging this one. And yeah, that's okay. We will add a little bar below our photo. That will contain how many people accepted the challenge. An accept button and the possibility to share the challenge. I just call it options background. And now let's look for some nice icons again. So we will need a people icon. This one looks nice. Let's go for a accept and a share icon. So the share icon is right here, but we will mirror it, because it is a little bit wrong here. So let's rotate it or mirror it. So one starting point with two endpoints. So that's, I think, the correct way to display sharing. And something like accept, maybe a tick or check. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, I will just reposition them and make them slightly tinier, like that. Copy this one and paste it right here. I will just change the options background again, because I'm not 100% happy with that. Maybe let's give it a nice blue. Let's say 5 people accepted this challenge. This will be our button to accept it. And this will be the possibility to share it. So let's add a little background or a little button to accept it. We added a radius of 4 some minutes ago, and now we will also use these 4 pixels again. Let's make a nice button out of that. Center it and rearrange these layers. Reduce the height of this one a little bit. And I think that looks good right now. Align these right here correctly in our layer, and these as well. So now we have our first challenge edit. Looks quite nice. Let's reposition this, and I will just copy it for the second challenge that we will display. Let's use a new UI face for a second person. Maybe let's use this one. Again, copy it and paste it right here. Delete the old one, rearrange it and change the size of it. Nice. Old problem again, that we always click on the image, and yeah, let's call this one James Brown or something. These 4 layers are not nicely aligned, so let's change it up. And also the profile image and the name has to go further left, like that. Let's look for another photo. Let's just use this pizza one. And edit right here. And place it in our layer. So here we have it. The name will be "Can you eat 10 pizza slices in 5 minutes?" What I would like to do now is to add a little blur right here. Normally you can do this with the background blur, but I think that's not possible right now because that's not the background layer. Okay, then we have to do something else. We just copy the photo. I place it above the title background, and now we can change it up again. So let's give it a normal blur like that. And our mask needs some... yeah, let's drag this a little bit to the left and to the right so we don't have any black areas. Change the opacity and also that one. So I think that looks quite nice now. I will just reposition the photos again. And let's do the same for the second one. Add the same amount of blur, 6 pixels, that we have in our first one. And there we have it. I think that looks quite nice. And let's just add a little menu bar, a tab bar at the bottom. Add a new rectangle right here. Get rid of the borders, and I think I will make it blue? No. I'll give it this orange color again. Tab bar. And it will also be it will also get this blur. That's not possible again right here, which is a little bit, which sucks a little bit, but we know a way to walk around this. So we just copy the pizza slice photo again, paste it on right here, use this as a mask. And there we have it. I'll just drag this to the left, oops, to the left and to the right a little bit, and make it less visible, like that. Okay. Now let's add tabs, hit letter T, and maybe let's call them feed, which is the current screen. Then maybe my challenges. Settings, or let's say search, and settings. Reduce the size of these. And drag them down to the bottom of the artboard. Rearrange them to make them fit everything. And let's look for some nice icons again. So we have settings, for example, and our main feed. For the feed I will just use like a home icon or something. Or like list icon, that one. Paste it right here, and let's look for the rest of the icons that we need. So we need my challenges, therefore I will use this one, and settings. And what else? Search. Okay. Yeah, so that's the search icon. And then we need the settings icon, and then I just can't find it. Ah, there it is. Nice. So here we have our icons. Change the color of these icons again. And rearrange them at first. Okay, now let's change the size of them again. To make them look good, they don't have to have the exact same size, but they have to look the same, so that's a little bit different and that needs some fine-tuning, but I think we can work this out. Place them correctly. Above the text, and then I will just highlight the active tab by giving it the color of this one right here. Add some radius, we said 4, and change the height again a little bit. Looks good. If we scale it down a little bit, can see that we have our UI right here. So that was the first video about creating the challenge app, and the next video will be about adding a navigation, a hamburger menu for this app in Sketch, and maybe we will also create an animation again in principle. But let's just start out with designing the main menu screen in the next video. So I hope to see you there, guys, and enjoy your day. Start designing, use these files, and let me know what you think about them on Twitter or in the comments below. Subscribe to this channel if you like this video, and see you in the next one. Bye!